I remember the day with crystalline clarity, a routine flight that soon became anything but ordinary. My name is Captain Michael Reynolds, and I have spent decades soaring above endless blue horizons. That morning, as I ascended above the gentle whispers of the Atlantic, I carried the calm assurance of a pilot comfortable with every instrument, every gauge, every turn. But nothing could have prepared me for what lay ahead in the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Imagine flying into a cloud and emerging hundreds of miles away, minutes later. I began my journey with a familiarity born of years of experience, navigating a sky that looked peaceful and inviting. The flight plan was simple, the weather calm, and my mind focused on the routine procedures that every pilot meticulously follows. However, as I approached the boundary of the triangle, a region known to many as the Devil's Triangle, an eerie hush began to settle in my cockpit. The instruments started to behave erratically, nudging me toward the unknown. The first sign was subtle yet disconcerting, a gentle vibration felt in the controls and unusual fluctuations on the altimeter. I maintained my composure, rationalizing that perhaps a minor calibration error was at play. But as minutes passed, the calm turned to confusion when my navigation system reported shifting coordinates that defied logic. This was when the anomaly truly struck. A mysterious electronic fog enveloped the cockpit, much like the grayish mist reported by pilot Bruce Gernon in 1970. The fog was not just a visual phenomenon. It disrupted my instruments in ways that challenged every piece of conventional training. Slowly, panic could have been my enemy, yet I chose to embrace a curious determination. I centered my focus on the controls, my hands steady, even as the readings plunged into disarray. It was as if time itself had warped. The dashboard lit with erratic signals and magnetic anomalies that twisted my reliable compass into a puzzle I was forced to solve. Each gauge flashed in opposition to another, and I began to wonder if I was witnessing a secret of nature, a secret that the vast ocean was unwilling to share openly. I paused to reflect on centuries of lore and scientific theories that have tried to unravel the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries. The methane gas theory, for example, speaks of vast quantities of gas bursting from the ocean floor, temporarily altering water density and even affecting aircraft engines. In that moment, I recalled these tales as I steadied myself amidst the chaos. The possibility that colossal natural forces could silently conspire to change the very fabric of flight filled me with awe and trepidation. Every second that ticked by was laden with a silent question. What if the ocean beneath us suddenly lost its support, transforming a simple voyage into a struggle against nature's most inexplicable forces? I adjusted my instruments the best I could, but the data made little sense. A series of numbers and symbols that defied conventional interpretation. My training urged caution and discipline, yet my mind was flooded with the primal instinct to survive. Even as the turbulence intensified, I could not help but marvel at the delicate fragility of the human endeavor against the vast expanse of our planet's mysteries. The once smooth rhythm of my flight was replaced by a discordant symphony of mechanical beeps, unpredictable movements, and a backdrop of dark, shifting clouds. The further I journeyed into the heart of the triangle, the more I encountered bizarre environmental conditions that defied explanation. Lightning danced around the aircraft, even in the absence of a known storm, and a strange luminescence seemed to hover just at the edge of my peripheral vision. Storm clouds gathered in unusual formations, and sudden gusts whipped the plane with a force that belied the calm of the sky moments earlier. In those tense minutes, the cockpit transformed into a stage where the boundaries of normal and abnormal blurred seamlessly. The electronic fog thickened, and the distorted instrument panel cast eerie shadows on my face. I remembered the famous incident of Flight 19 in 1945, a fitting tale of unresolved mystery when 5 U.S. Navy bombers vanished during a training mission. The similarity between their fate and my unforeseen encounter was not lost on me as I fought to regain control. The experience was both humbling and terrifying, a reminder that human ingenuity sometimes meets limits when faced with nature's enigma. Every muscle in my body was engaged in the battle for stability, and every heartbeat echoed the silent rhythm of a man facing the inexplicable. I carefully maneuvered the aircraft, relying on both instinct and the fragmentary data before me. I launched into a series of checks, routine procedures ingrained through years of practice, even as I confronted the haunting possibility of encountering a realm where time and distance were distorted. I could feel the steady pulse of determination battling the myriad uncertainties that threatened to overwhelm me. For what felt like an eternity, yet may have only been minutes, I remained locked in battle with an unseen force. Amid this struggle, a series of calm, reflective moments emerged. I recalled every training session, every simulation that prepared me for high-pressure situations, only to realize that no manual could truly capture the essence of this mystery. Then came the turning point. A sudden, seemingly miraculous clarity overcame the chaotic display. It was as if the storm itself paused and yielded a moment of honest stillness. The electronic fog began to dissipate, and the instruments gradually returned to a semblance of normalcy. I cautiously adjusted my flight path, steering toward what I hoped was a safe corridor out of the anomaly's grasp. The turbulence eased slightly, and even the sky outside appeared to calm, the ominous clouds retreating into the distance like memories fading at dawn. In that brief pause, I realized that I had undergone a profound internal transformation. I had confronted the unexplainable, and, through it, discovered a deeper sense of humility and respect for the forces that govern our world. The experience forced me to acknowledge that even the most seasoned pilot cannot command every element of nature. My journey had shifted from the comforting predictability of routine flight to a raw encounter with the mysterious energies of the Bermuda Triangle. In that crucible, I learned that survival is not solely a matter of skill, but also a testament to inner resilience and the power of reflection. As I resumed my flight, heading toward calmer skies, my mind was filled with a mixture of relief and a lingering curiosity. The radar and instruments began to align with the expectations of a routine flight, yet I could sense that the heart of the triangle still beat with secrets yet to be revealed. I recalled the legends of magnetic anomalies that skew navigational readings, of rogue waves that rise unpredictably, and of bustling currents like the Gulf Stream that could sweep away the very evidence of any disaster without a trace. Each legend contributed a verse to an epic poem that nature was writing in real time, a testament to its vast, uncharted mysteries. I found solace in the reflective quiet of the cockpit as the ordeal slowly receded into a memory woven with both fear and wonder. The experience left more questions than answers. Had I truly passed through a veil of time and space, or was it merely a trick of the mind when faced with overwhelming uncertainty? The thought that we might be dancing on the edge of a phenomenon that blurs the line between physics and fantasy was both haunting and inspiring. In moments like these, I realized that the pursuit of understanding is as endless as the horizon itself. I navigated the last stretch of my journey with a renewed perspective that balanced caution with awe. I maintained a broken silence, each turn of the plane a gentle reminder of the inexplicable forces that govern our world. I wondered about the countless other pilots and sailors who may have encountered similar strange phenomena, and about their silent stories that lie hidden beneath the ocean's depths. Every unanswered question echoed within me like a pulse, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. During the descent, I allowed myself a moment of introspection as I reviewed the data and reflected on my experience. I could not help but feel both a sense of triumph and a profound respect for nature's unfathomable power. The day had begun as a simple test of skill and routine, yet it transformed into an exploration of vulnerability and wonder. I knew that the tale of what happened in the Bermuda Triangle would echo through my life for years to come, serving as a constant reminder that the boundaries of scientific explanation are not always sufficient to contain our world's mysteries. I ended that day with gratitude for my survival and a mind brimming with questions that would never fully be answered. In sharing this experience, I invite you to question the limits of our understanding and to marvel at the vast complexities of nature. The journey through the Bermuda Triangle is not just about technical errors or instrument failures. It is a pilgrimage into the heart of mystery, where the ordinary is interwoven with the extraordinary. The lessons I took from that flight continue to shape my perspective every time I take to the skies. I carry with me the memory of that strange electronic fog and the overwhelming presence of forces beyond human control. I have learned to embrace uncertainty and to honor the delicate balance between routine and the unexpected. It is a reminder that, although we may chart the skies with precision, there are corners of our world where secrets remain hidden, waiting to be discovered by those with the courage to look beyond the immediate horizon. This experience has taught me that true resilience is found in our capacity to face the inexplicable with calm determination and reflective courage. I still feel the echoes of that day as I fly. Each journey becomes a quiet dialogue with the unknown. The Bermuda Triangle remains as enigmatic as ever, a vast canvas that both challenges and inspires anyone who dares to venture near its depths. Join us as we delve into the enigmatic tales of the Bermuda Triangle, exploring the line between fact and fiction.